Okay guys, so we're back in SpongeBob Tower Defense. And for this video, we're going to be using the brand new Robot Mantis unit. What this means is that we're going to be taking a Robot Mantis secret unit that is Shiny Wumbo, level 37 with secret formula against Endless Mode and seeing if it can beat Wave 200. But anyways guys, before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So for starters, to my audience, I am 120,000 billion trillion % sorry for not uploading in a very long time. I promise I am back now, okay? But this is definitely one heck of a return, okay? Because this unit is absolutely insane. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you have to spend 1,000 hours in the AFK place thingy, Patrick's Rock, whatever, to even get this thing. 8 exists at the time of making this video. It is a full AoE unit. He does some crazy damage. I do not think that he is better than Sponge though, because if you had a Shiny Wumbo Sponge, I would say with secret formula as well, it would not be better. However, it is pretty dang close. There is a reason on why it's not better than Sponge though, because Sponge, you know, you have to get prestige for it, you know, and this one, it's kind of just for free technically, because you really could just leave your PC on for a really long time and just AFK. But keep in mind, it is 1,000 hours. I don't know the full math, but I'm pretty sure that's like a month and a half just freaking AFKing. That is the most boring thing ever, no offense. Before we get on with the video though, I do want to thank Llama Blocks for giving me this unit for this video. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to his channel. He is very cool and very Sigma. So we now have our boosters equipped, and I'm going to be wasting no more time. Let's get into a match. All right guys, so we are now in the match. Let's get our 5x speed, start the wave, and go ahead and place our beautiful looking farm units. I finally got the farm unit's name right. Thank you. Finally. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let me go ahead and upgrade 2 of them. I should be able to place my Sponge real quick. Please let me place them. Please. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess that's just gonna have to work. Let me get a Sponge down, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, why are we getting hit? All right, that's okay. I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, we now have our farm units completely maxed out. And yes, I do know that you can use more farm units. There is a new farm unit, I guess, since the last time I have played this game. It's a kind of a cool looking farm unit, but I do not have a Shiny Wumbo of it yet, so it does kind of suck just a little bit, but it's okay. All right, let's get him down. I don't freaking care anymore. Clearly his range is not the best, which this does scare me a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Let me get one of them in the middle. Oh crap, we cannot place 2 of them. I keep on forgetting he's a secret unit. So what's gonna happen if I level him up? Oh wow, yeah, I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really don't like that. So look, 43,000 damage. I mean, look at the difference here. You know, it's a pretty crazy difference. It's because we don't have secret formula on our Sponge, but the stats are significantly better. Like, he has a lot more range already. His cooldown is about the same because I got my friend to compare the stats to it. So his cooldown is practically the exact same, but I would say that's not even what makes it worse, is that the damage is more. But this guy's cooldown is good, but his range is just not that good. His damage is pretty good, but it's not like anything absolutely crazy, which this does kind of surprise me because, guys, I am making this after it did get buffed. I feel like the range should be buffed to 110%. There is not a range booster in this game. The range should definitely be buffed. So let me try and get the best placement for you guys. Okay, you guys know I never try and choke my placements. I will try my very hardest to get a half decent placement. I feel like this is a good placement, but I want him to be hitting as much as possible. I don't know. I want him to be hitting as much as possible, bro. This is really hard to get down because if you look at this, he's not even really placing that much. He's not doing, I don't know. I guess this should be okay for now. We're just gonna leave him here for now. Okay, I'm sorry if you guys don't like the placement. Actually, you know what? I'm not sorry because it's my video. All right, buddy? I'm completely joking. Please do not sue me. Anyways, though, as you can see, he is placed down now. He is maxed out. His stats are honestly good. I just don't like the range. It does scare me just a little bit. Let's go ahead and start going over a few different things because you guys know that I do always go over animations. I go over effects and all that amazing stuff. So I would say for starters, let me turn off my tower VFX just real quick. Let's look at the actual, why are the tower VFX not turning off? Okay, there we go. Let's look at the actual design of the unit. So I'm going to go ahead and say 10 out of 10. I know I didn't even examine it, but if you just look at this for 2 seconds, this is a beautiful looking unit. Absolutely beautiful. There are not very many units that look like this. It's not very common to see units that look like this. This is a very clean looking unit. Very, very clean looking unit. As far as animations go, because we can go ahead and look at animations real quick, because he already got a 10 out of 10 on the design. I mean, he's absolutely beautiful. Anyways, enough about the beautiful looks. Animations, okay? Animations. The animation is a 10 out of 10. Okay, guys. Everyone who watches my videos know that I do not hand out these 10 out of 10s, okay? I don't hand them out. This is a clean animation. We have never had a unit in the game that jumps up and freaking ground pounds and starts chopping the freaking floor. I mean, this is very, very nice animations. Let's get Tower VFX back on, though, and let's do a little bit of our magic work here. Okay, so this is just absolutely insane. Oh my god. You know, one thing I will say is that I know that his range is not that good. I know all of that, okay? Now, these stats don't necessarily mean that the unit is ugly, okay? Because clearly he is not whatsoever. The VFX on this are absolutely insane. The effects are beautiful. Whenever he ground pounds, it ground pounds in the whole entire range. And yes, I know it's because he's a full AoE unit. Okay, I'm not stupid, guys, but it goes over his whole range, which makes it look even more accurate, which is just very nice. And then he starts chopping the floor really aggressively and putting out a bunch of more like little mini ground pounds, probably like going through the floor, it seems like. Let's kind of see. I mean, yeah, he's basically chopping and it goes through the floor. Very nice. All right, let's go back on 5x speed, though. Let's get a stat review going now, okay? Because you guys know that I'm very smart, all right? I'm whipping out my trusty calculator. Give me just a second. So if we take his damage and we divide it by his cooldown, that will tell us how much DPS he is doing. And according to my calculator, which is on the other side of my monitor, that's why I'm not showing it, but he is doing 83,358 damage per second. Now, you guys know, I say this every single video, SpongeBob Tower Defense does not have it down to the exact decimal, so this might not be his exact damage per second, but it is as close as we are going to be able to get. And you guys probably forgot about one more thing that's going to be involved in this video, is our beautiful, beautiful barnacle boy. Oh, how I love him so very much. But for the people who don't watch my videos, just to let you know, this video is obviously just for testing out this unit to see if he can make it to wave 200. I'm confident he can, even due to the bad range, okay? I still think he will be able to beat wave 200. But what I was also going to say is that the video is obviously about testing the robot Mantis, so our barnacle boy has to have a very short range. He is literally just here to boost. But it did bring it down to a 0.4. I know it doesn't seem like that much of a difference, but I'm about to show you that it's a very big difference, and it's very, yes, very cool. So he is doing 83,358 damage right now, or he was doing that much. Now he is doing 104,197.5 damage per second. That is absolutely insane. Crazy amount of difference right there. Now, again, it's probably not the exact number, but I'm gonna say it is safe to say he probably does at least 100,000 DPS. Now, at least on my channel, this is one of the strongest, if not the absolute strongest seeker unit that I've ever tried out. The only sad part about it, like I keep on saying, is just the range. You know, I really just don't agree. 36.6 range, not that good. Really good DPS, really good damage. His cooldown is honestly really respectable. I would say anything in this game that is like, I would say maybe a 0.6 and below is a good cooldown. Anything above that is probably not the best. You probably want to use a booster on it, etc., etc. Probably try and get a nice little trait on there. But he is still full AoE, and you guys know how I feel about my full AoE units, because for the last few videos, we've been doing a lot of line units, and I have not been liking it. But I will tell you guys something. The full AoE units have to be my favorite type of unit that has ever dropped in this freaking game. It is the best thing that has ever been brought to the game. It is absolutely freaking beautiful, and I love it so very freaking much. I just said freaking about 10 times in that sentence. Anyways, though, getting back to business. All right, we are now on wave 48. We are probably about almost a quarter of the way there. I'm pretty sure I can do math. You know, like I keep on saying, my head is a little tiny brain, but it's okay because I'm still a decently smart person, I think. Let's go ahead and go talk to Bob, though, because we have never seen a unit this crazy on the channel. And for everyone who is new to the channel, this is Bob. He is my lore character, okay? Yes, he is a part of the equipTD lore. I don't care what anyone says. At the moment, though, he has done a total damage of 1.8 million, basically. Can we hit 1.8 million so I don't look like an idiot, please? Okay, yes, there we go. 1.8 million. He has around 500 takedowns, which this is a little bit weird because we have 700. I guess that SpongeHin's already got 200 somehow. I only had him on the freaking field for like 10 waves. I mean, it wasn't even that long. I don't know how he does not have that many takedowns, but again, that's still a pretty good amount of takedowns. You guys know that I obviously love playing the Krusty Krab for testing out units like this, but it usually does require a good range, if I'm being honest, and since range is not that good, it kind of shuts down the whole idea of being able to test test them on this map, so maybe this map wasn't the best choice. I mean, I do just like this map because it does represent SpongeBob the best, if we're being honest. I mean, you know, because we have SpongeBob in there, you know, then we have freaking Squidward sleeping on the job. Can you wake up, buddy? Do your freaking job. And then we have, of course, Mr. Krabs in there, but this is also just the Krusty Krab. Everyone knows the Krusty Krab, unless you've been living under Patrick's rock, then you might not know the Krusty Krab. Oh my god, I forgot about one more thing. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I have a freaking Patty Mobile. Yeah, along with this update, guys, they said that they made mounts a lot faster. I don't know if it's just me, but this does not feel faster. Let me know down in the comments below, though. Are y'all's mounts faster? Someone please let me know, because I'm actually being serious for just a second. I know, very rare moment, because I'm rarely ever serious. But the mount literally does not feel faster at all. This feels maybe even slower than what it was. And yes, I am aware that you can press shift just like this and you can go faster, but still, it does not feel that fast unless you start dashing like this, because yes, I'm really good at movement in this game. Do you guys see this? This is some Apex Legends freaking movement right here. This is, I don't know what's going on, but I can somehow just jump so freaking far. Like, okay, guys, ready? So here's a quick tutorial with equipTD. You jump, you dash, and you jump again, because you have a double jump in this game, so you jump, dash, jump. Jump, dash, jump. See that? So very freaking easy, because you have a double jump in this game. See? 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2. Yes, that is exactly how that works, Equip. Thank you so very much. Oh, you're very welcome, Mr. Daniel in the back of the class, for the lesson today. Anyways, I do like being able to ride around the map in my Patty Mobile, so I will continue to do that for the remainder of the video. I don't know if I've ever talked about this either. I do like the little effects that go around a unit to show it's boosted, because it definitely helps me without just having this stupid little, you know, symbol above their head, because, you know, that's kind of hard for me to see sometimes. I'm getting old. I'm getting a little bit blind. You know, that's kind of hard for me to see. But the effects, I can definitely see the effects. So he is coming up close to about 1,000 takedowns. He's done about 3 million damage, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I do not think, as you can see right there, the boss only made it to right here where I'm standing. I had to hop out of my car for this. That's how you know that this is a very serious matter. The boss died right here. He was a dirty bubble. I don't feel like that's that big of a deal. I do feel like I want to move him a little bit, though. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but I low-key want to make it to where he is hitting, probably like right when they walk out in the corner over there, because that would make it a lot better. So I think I might do that just real quick. Let me see what I can work with here. Okay, I feel like this one should be okay right here. This one should be okay. He's hitting the corner. He's basically hitting them whenever they walk out. Let's go back to 5x speed. Let's move our barnacle boy just a little bit. We can move the placements later on in the video if we need to. I will be paying attention, so if something makes it by, then I will do that. You guys know that if this is the strongest DPS unit that has ever been on the channel, then most likely all of the units will probably never make it out of his range. And what I mean by that is probably no unit is going to make it past here. I'm just letting you guys know. We have had like 1 million HP bosses before, and we will have probably 1 million HP bosses in this video. But whenever I've tried out other OP units, I'm gonna keep it completely honest with you guys. Even OP units that are not as good as this guy, the bosses have not made it like any farther than I would say like maybe the corner up here. I mean, but I don't know, because someone else needs to let me know this. Did they nerf the endless modes? Because I'm not gonna lie, it does feel like it takes a lot longer, because at this point in the video, I have been recording for 14 minutes. It's probably not 14 minutes for you guys. It might be longer, it might be shorter, I don't really know. But I have been recording for 14 minutes, and that's, you know, kind of crazy, because we're not even halfway through the video yet. We're not even on wave 100, so I do think that they did make the endless rounds longer. I heard another YouTuber say this, so maybe they did. I don't really know. This is good, but also bad, because if they're making endless rounds longer, then that means that the units or enemies that are coming out, are probably a lot more freaking difficult. So this is not good for us on many different occasions, but we should be okay, I hope. Okay, but I would say for the remainder of, well, actually not the remainder of the video. Why am I trying to say that? I'm not going to sit here and ghost you guys the whole video. I'm probably gonna be skipping to about wave 130, I would say. I'll do wave 130, and then we'll reevaluate and see where we're at. My plan is to obviously not have a boss pass at all, so hopefully a boss has not passed before wave 130. But anyways, see you guys at wave 130. Okay guys, I am now on wave 130, or no, I'm on wave 135. 45. Okay, I was 5 waves off. Don't be too mad, okay? But I'm not gonna lie, I did see a boss with, I'm pretty sure, 1 million HP. I think I was mistaken, yeah, because Dennis has like 36k. But it was a man ray, and he had a pretty good amount of HP. He ended up making it, I think, to about right here, which is not that bad, but obviously our maximum range-wise is all the way right here. So not that good to an extent. However, bro has 8 million damage now. He has done a crazy amount of damage so far. He almost has a full-on 1,000 takedowns. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit weird. Somebody let me know what the issue is. But like, we have 1,945 takedowns, right? And I know that I did not have a sponge hinge down long enough for it to take all of these takedowns. So how does he only have 880 takedowns, but he is the only one on the field doing any damage? This really doesn't make any sense. So somebody please let me know. I don't know why it is showing that he has that many takedowns, because he obviously doesn't. He has way more than that. Maybe the number is just a little bit off and it's just a glitch. I don't really know, but that is a little bit weird. Oh, how I love my full AoE units. They're so freaking beautiful. I just love them so very freaking much. Devs, if you are watching this video, just please give it another buff. Give it a range buff. I understand that, oh, it's a free unit, you know, and sponge hinge, you don't want it to be better than sponge hinge because it's, you know, it's a prestige. And I get it, okay? Sponge hinge is a lot harder to get. It is understandable, okay? You don't have to make it better than sponge hinge. Just upgrade the range, okay? How they have it right now, damage and cooldown wise, it's not even better than sponge hinge. Sponge hinge is still better if you have a shiny Wumbo one. So I think if they upgraded the range, that would be fair, okay? This unit is way too cool to not upgrade the range. Please, devs, just please. Pretty please. I'm driving a freaking patty, okay? A freaking patty. Please just freaking upgrade the unit. I would love to see that so very much. I would legitimately make a second video on this unit if it got buffed again and it was just a freaking range buff. Again, I don't think that the devs are gonna listen to me because, you know, I'm just a big fat red bear. Why is my car shaking? Is my car okay? Whoa, what is happening to my car? I don't think the devs are gonna listen to me, but there's always a chance, okay? So that's why I always give my opinion on the unit, because that's kind of my job, okay? You know, I'm a YouTuber, and why is my car shaking again? Are we serious? Stop doing this to me, please. There's Man Ray. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. Oh, wow. Wave 155, he made it right here. So now you guys see what I was talking about them making the endless modes harder, because I'm pretty sure they are, because there's no way bro is doing 100,000 damage per second, and you're telling me it made it all the way to the end of our range. This is a little bit scary, though, in many different ways, okay? Just a little tad bit scary, because we don't have, like, any attacks back here, and we only have a few right here, so I would definitely have to slow down the game and give him a quick little replacement if the next boss makes it through, which the next boss should make it through if my calculations are correct. And Dennis just spawned and died literally instantly, but we are now on wave 166. I think I might not skip again, guys. I think I might just stick with you guys, yap a little bit until we can make it to wave 200. I was gonna skip a few waves because these waves still do take a pretty long time, but I'm kind of really curious, so I think I might just keep on recording, because I'm not gonna lie, I really do want to see what goes down right now, and I'm sure you guys do. I'm sure you guys too. No, I'm sure you guys do too, because this is going to be pretty entertaining. Okay, here we go. Here's the next boss. This is what I'm worried about. To me, this is literally not 100,000 damage per second, which just confuses me a little bit. It almost angers me to an extent, but as you can see, we did kill him whenever he hit right here, so I think we might do another movement. I don't know. I don't know if my dude was hitting more before or not. I really have no idea. It felt like he was hitting more when I placed him earlier, though. I feel like this right here is definitely the definition of him hitting more, so I think this is okay. This is practically where we had him placed earlier, I think. Okay, but let me get that booster back on him. Let's try out this placement a little bit. If it doesn't go the best and a boss says, you know, I'm just gonna skedaddle on by, and he skedaddles on by, then I'm going to obviously delete him and replace him, because I am not going to be dealing with a loss, okay? This is a seeker unit. It takes probably about a month and a half of sitting in the same freaking thing all day, every day. That is absolutely bloody insane, man. So, even though it's free, this is still a pretty rare unit, and it's going to take a lot of people to get. Why do I keep on saying that? It's not going to take a lot of people to get it. It's going to take a lot of time for people to get it. So, it will probably be a rare unit forever, but I mean, it just depends. You know, you might just wake up one day and you're like, screw it. I'm just going to AFK for 1,000 freaking hours, $200 and waste a month and a half of my life AFKing for the unit. You know, this may be a good idea, maybe not. I mean, I don't know. If you want to progress in the game farther, I guess you could do it. I don't know. But I mean, moral of the story is that he's still going to be pretty rare because that is the only way that you can earn him is through AFK. I do not think that there is ever going to be another way that you can earn this unit besides doing it inside of AFK. And I'm pretty sure it does come shiny Wumbo, so I don't even know if you can get a regular version of this unit. So surprisingly, the regular version of this unit is probably going to be the rarest thing in the game because it's not even possible to get, I'm pretty sure. But as of right now, that's all I know, guys, okay, is that you can only get it through the AFK. Why is my car sideways? I have no idea. But you can only get it through the AFK as I know right now. And as of right now, it is probably the rarest secret in the whole entire game. We are obviously not going to count any new secrets that are coming up, nothing like that, okay? That's why I always say as of right now, okay? Because as of right now, it is the rarest thing that is in this flipping game, okay? The flipping game. Why does my car have eyes? I do not know, but I'm pretty sure that that is the only realistic thing on this car is probably actually, no. I think it's the headlights and it's probably the license plate. And then, I mean, maybe the steering wheel. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that my seat is probably made out of like steak or something. I have no idea. Why am I even up here? Get me down from here, please. All right, here we go, Dennis. And he made it all the way to right there. Now that's a little bit scary. But wave 200 is coming up. We should have our last man ray boss of the video soon. This is going to be a little bit scary. We should be okay, I hope. Okay, this is probably one of the best placements that I can get on him. I'm trying to stretch out his range as much as I can, guys. I promise. But sometimes that's just not how this works, okay? Sometimes. The range just doesn't always cooperate. But it is okay, guys, because we are trying our very hardest. And I just hope and pray to the SpongeBob TD devs that I can just please kill this last boss. When is he going to spawn? He's probably going to spawn this wave, I think, actually. Yep, there he is. 280,000 health. Let's see if he will be able to kill him. So he's not going to be able to hit him all the way up until right here, I think. Yep. And let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think he's going to kill him. He's not going to kill him. He is not going to finish off the kill today. And there we go. We had to place him so he could go finish it off. Place him right back. We still have to be wave 200, so we cannot choke right now. Please do not choke. And did you guys see how I did not take off 5x speed? Because I'm not a big baby, all right? I'm so fast, even though I'm fat in the game, all right? But I'm talking about the real life gummy bear, all right? Me in real life, I am the freaking Flash. I moved my fingers so fast, sold them, replaced them, upgraded, got it done. Okay, it's already wave 200. I think I'm yapping now. Sell all. Not gonna lie, guys, this unit is absolutely insane. Like, that was beautiful. Absolute cinema. I want to see absolute cinema comments if you have made it this far in the freaking video. Okay, absolute and utter freaking cinema. Beautiful unit. Probably one of the best units I've ever used on this freaking channel. GG's to our robot Mantis. Okay, guys, so I really did enjoy making this video. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the most insane units right now. The only bad part about this unit is the range, unfortunately. But bro is basically just as good as SpongeBob, but he's not better. But I think he would be a little bit better if his range was better. Does that make sense? But anyways, guys, make sure to join my Discord server because we do giveaways every 2 days in there. And also make sure to like and subscribe so I can feed my family. I'll see you guys in the next one. And goodbye.